dear. Welcome. This is Daily Tarot Card reading for Wednesday. So we're going to start off with Taurus. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for helping me build this small channel. We are a soul family on this channel. I love all the comments and, you know, chatting to you all. So thank you. And let's see what we get. We're going to go into this. Hope you're enjoying the meditation, by the way. Doing that every morning now. So when I haven't got the kids, when the kids are in school, I can do the meditation before I start my day. Taurus. Rites of passage. Okay, so you're being taken through a series of portals or gateways, you know, like you have to go through a certain experience. Yeah, you've had to go through a series of experiences for a reason, for your growth. And it's probably been quite hellish and dark at times, because you can see in that picture how dark that is. You know, it's been like Dark Night of the Soul. You had to go through a series of experiences in order to evolve from the lower levels of consciousness into higher levels. And there's no point in missing parts out, you know. That's why it's called a rite of passage, because you have to go through it. Because if you don't, I mean, plenty of people don't, they think they can bypass it, and they don't really know who they are, do they? How many people you know that haven't faced any of their shadows? They're just totally in denial about a lot of things. So it's not authentic, is it? But Taurus, you've been doing it. You've had to do it. Now, you've basically got a situation here. There's been addiction, okay? There was some sort of addictions with temperance reversed. I feel that is in the past for you. I feel like you are recovering from addictive situations. Could be relationships or actual addictions. Now they're talking about at the moment King of Swords reversed for you, that energy. That just basically means, you know, I'm not doing these addictive patterns anymore. So I'm not going to go around chasing things. I'm not going to go around chasing people, and I'm not going to communicate if I don't really need to. So I feel like, Taurus, you're withdrawing from a lot of the drama and the toxicity in the Matrix, you know. And basically you've got the Three of Cups reversed, and it's like, I'm putting my energy into me right now. I think there has been certain disappointments, and at the end of the day, you're just not going to play into those disappointments anymore. You are looking for a deeper sense of spirituality and meaning in your life, you know, and the next relationship or situation you go into, whether it's a friendship, a job, a relationship, you know, whatever situation's on your mind at the moment, it's got to fulfill you, and it's got to be spiritually connected. So you're not, it just looks like Taurus is saying, nope, you know, like, no, don't even try. Don't even try the old games, you know, whoever you are, whether it's just the Matrix in general, the universe trying to play you. Well, it's the Matrix will try and tempt you and play you with old scenarios to see if you'll take the bait. Now, you have got somebody here. It's somebody, either a person for a relationship or an opportunity. You know, I want to say probably both, because your ship is going to come in, basically. All you've got to do is stay in alignment. Hold your truth, hold your honour. And if you do that, your ship is coming in, you see. You've got somebody here that actually will want to work with you. Like I said, it's either on your passions, or it's in your relationship zone, or both. Sod it, you know, like, let's just say, let's go for it all. And it comes from you saying, you know what, I'm not chasing this stuff anymore. I'm being authentic, I'm being me, and I'm not chasing. If you want it, you know where I am. Now, somebody's definitely looking at their alignment, and they're thinking about Taurus, and they're thinking, I want to work with Taurus. That's what they're thinking. They want to work with you, and they're kind of just zoning in on their alignment to double check things, I feel. Now, yeah, they're sort of like I said, they're kind of, there is a sense of them thinking, right? There's a sense of them thinking, and the trouble is they get this thought that they don't know if they've got the energy, right? But I think that is their old karmic pattern that they now need to say goodbye to, because we're all evolving and we're all growing all the time. So you've got somebody here with a bit of resistance, or you did have somebody with resistance. But what I'm saying to you is there's either someone new coming in, or there is somebody that had resistance previously that is basically aligning and thinking over the next 24 hours. But there is definitely somebody on the horizon that is going to want to work with you in some kind of capacity, that is going to be like you're a team and you're growing and you're moving forward together. That is what is being shown in the cards. You've got the Wild Woman card. Now, the Wild Woman is goddess energy. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are, but your spirit guides are basically saying that they, you know, the whole thing about this is Taurus putting your energy into you and being truly authentic. And you're getting support from your spirit guides, like an injection of fire to say, yeah, you know, yes. And I think the next 24 hours is interesting for Taurus, because it's almost like you realise it's actually really quite easy to be doing everything for you and just focusing on your alignment and your truth. And you're like, wow, why is this feeling so good? Why, you know, it's because Spirit's helping you do it. And what they're saying is you had to go through a series of difficult phases in order to now own what you own. And this is actually, you're now getting to the very exciting part of the process. And like I said, you're drawing someone in, your ship is coming in, you are aligning to something big coming in here, Taurus, okay? I don't know if I said that yesterday, but anyway, well, I'm not sure. I said that for one of the signs. Right, so let's go into, that was quite a long reading actually. Virgo. Right, Virgo. This is for Wednesday. Expectations. Right, so letting go of expectations, because it's in reversed. It's like you have to sort of completely let go the next 24 hours and just really zone in on, you know, your truth and how you are, what you do. Live it, be it now. You're not waiting for it, be it now. That's the sense I'm getting with Virgo. I feel like your evolvement, your growth is so extremely good now. You don't even, it's almost like you don't even need to have expectations of people, because you're just doing you. Now, you have probably been disappointed. I feel like you have been disappointed by somebody. They haven't met your expectations, but instead of feeling down about it, it's like, do you know what? I'm not hanging around, basically. Yeah, it's definitely on your mind. I mean, that is the case, but it's kind of just because you desired something. And actually, if you just let go of the desire, this is what Spirit is saying, if you let go of the desire, you let go of the expectations. I know it's not easy, but if you do, what's happening is, you know, you find a more peaceful place within yourself, and you just start being who you are. You know, you just being it now. You're not waiting for somebody to give you something to then become what you want. You're just going to do it right now. That's the sense I'm getting from Virgo, because I just think you've had enough. Yeah, you're manifesting a relationship or a seriously great opportunity in your life that is inspiring, and it's arriving very quickly. I would say to you, something is happening over the next 24 hours, manifestation-wise. Okay, I think you're being much more firm with the universe here. You're using your wisdom to say, right, I'm not dropping my vibration because I haven't got what I want. I'm just going to cut all that out and be the vibration now. And that's why you're manifesting something. Because that is the spark of something new happening. Okay, now you have got somebody here who's focused on their work. Okay, so that could be a clue to who this is or what this is about. Fair enough, whatever they're doing. Whatever they're doing. I don't think it bothers you because you're receiving a lot of downloads and messages over the next 24 hours, Virgo. So just go with those. Multiple messages. Now, Spirit is saying that you're dealing with somebody that sees themselves as a victim. Okay, because there's the victim card. Now, this is sort of a mirror to how you used to perceive yourself. But you've done a lot of growth from that point onwards. So it's kind of strange that you attracted this, but I think it was based on old karmic energy. Your person's still quite lost here, but what I would say to you, there's great attraction. You do a lot of your processing very quietly. Your person is super attracted to you, whether this is to do with work, life purpose, or relationship. So get ready, because there's a spark of something divinely new happening. And I think it's because you just decided to just completely wipe the slate clean and say, right, I'm just doing me and I'm going to be here now and be what I want right now. And I'm making it happen. It's like you're doing it in a different way. That's what I'm being shown. So don't feel too stressed over the next 24 hours. Because Spirit is saying something's coming forward for you very quick. A spark of something new is happening. Use your wisdom and recognise the signs that are coming through thick and fast over the next 24 hours to try and reassure you. It is something to do with something you greatly desire. I do feel like for a lot of you this is an attraction, a relationship where there's a lot of attraction. And my personal feeling is somebody tends to feel sorry for themselves and get immersed in work, and basically it's been stressing you out so bad you've pulled back, and they don't like it and they're not going to be able to resist coming forth. Okay, you're redefining this relationship. That's what I feel you're doing. Okay, let's go into Capricorn. Let's see what we get. Gilbert's snoring away. You probably can hear him. Oh god, it's funny because he doesn't always snore. Like, people always think pugs snore all the time. He doesn't actually snore all of the time, but it's just okay. You've got the card here, voice, right, and the children of Lear. I feel there is somebody's voice that is not happy. I feel this is a projection of their own problems, okay? Because it's not a happy face. And there's somebody here with a sulky sort of energy or a very not happy energy. But it's almost like they're just projecting their problems onto you to make you feel bad. But it's just because they feel bad, right? They feel bad. I'm telling you now, there's somebody here connected to Capricorn who is not making life that easy for you or hasn't made life that easy for you. And it's not because there's anything wrong with you. All right, none of us are perfect. We can all work on our ego. But fundamentally, this person is not happy. And until they address those things, they're always going to do this to the people around them. Now, all you've got to do, right, because you're not far off manifesting what you want, all you've got to do is stay in your alignment with this card. It is a card of basically something coming towards you. Your ship's coming in. All you've got to do is hold the vibration. Okay, and it might not be anything to do with that person, or it might be. If they're wobbling you, stay aligned. Remember that you care about them. Don't let their egos sort of like knock you off, and they're going to come towards you and it's going to be okay. This could be to do with a completely different relationship or a completely different scenario in your life. And what they're saying is you are going to receive the person or the opportunity you want is coming towards you. Because wands can be about life purpose as well. It doesn't have to be relationship. The opportunity you want is coming towards you, and all you've got to do is just stay aligned over the next 24 hours. Really focus on that in the next 24 hours, yeah, because that's what these readings are for. So if you do that, it's coming towards you. You know the truth. I mean, I know the soul family on my soul family on this channel, and we just know certain things. Okay, now your person here is moving on from a troubled time, and it is with a heavy heart. They've got a very heavy heart because they obviously went through some bad stuff, okay? But the next 2 weeks should be a lot better for them. They know they have to move on. They do know they have to move on. And that somebody, I don't know if it's them or someone else, I really miss you, my heart hurts. So, you know. Oh dear. I feel you are like a parental figure to this person who is moody or sulky or whatever their problem is. You may not want to be a parental figure, but there you go. You may be, you may not be. You're dealing with somebody who sees themselves as a victim. The card did come up for Virgo. They're talking about your feelings, your emotions, you know. There is a lot of feeling, a lot of depth, a lot of emotion to all of this, because you've got the cups, you've got the water in the... There's a lot of emotion here that's being churned up. I feel it's very karmic, past stuff, past life, whatever. So just ignore it, because it's the stuff that's coming up here for this person, and maybe for you too. It's all irrelevant. It's all to do with past karmas. So just totally transcend it and ignore it. Stay aligned. Something's coming in for you very soon, Capricorn, okay? So let's go into Aquarius. See what we get for Aquarius. Let's just have a drink. I think I always have a drink about after 3 of them. I've got chamomile tea today. Right, so I'm trying to get back into my herbal teas because I've been a bit naughty lately, and I was just drinking bloody normal tea. And well, I don't ever drink normal coffee. I always have decaf, but and alcohol over Christmas. My God, and I don't normally drink much. I still don't drink that much, but I was having more drink than normal. Let's put it that way. I was just having, like, oh, just the odd drink here and there. So anyway, naughty. Right, now you've got here the card Battle. You are armed. You are armed and dangerous, Aquarius. Look at that. You mean business. Yeah, you do mean business, and you know you've got the weapons. You know you're a weapon. Yeah, you're a little weapon, and you can make stuff happen if you want it to. All you've got to do is make that decision to pull the trigger. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. It's just a symbol. You know, it's a symbol of, like, you've got the tools to make things happen if you want, and you're comparing. You're going into this comparing thing between your relationship and other people's relationships, or your person and other people, or maybe it's to do with money or your health, and you're just there's some sort of comparing going on here. You're basically trying to weigh things up, and you are trying to I think you're going to make the right decision. You're going to make a healthy decision. You're not going to make any stupid decisions, but there are obstacles. There's certain obstacles or issues that will need to be addressed. Let's see your person. Oh, High Priestess. You're dealing with somebody that's very private, okay? They're very, very private and closed. This person knows exactly what they're doing. I'm going through an awakening. Ooh, okay. So now, this person might not be the person you're in a relationship with. This could be somebody else that you've got your eye on, or if you're single, you know, somebody new. This person's very attractive. This person knows what they're doing. They are private. They're mysterious. They're attractive. They're waking up to certain things. I feel they know that you could be a really good thing for them. I think you have to be careful with this person. I just really want to say that. I really want to say that. I don't think this person's got malice, but I just think that they... I don't know what I want to say. Your spirit guides are talking about order. Right, now, there's a certain order, a certain way things have to go. You can't go in there all guns blazing. Like I said, you know you've got the tools. You know you can just make changes if you want. But you know, you're doing all this careful consideration, weighing up, comparing. There's certain issues that need to be addressed. I think you're dealing with somebody here that's going through so many processes. And you could well end up in a situation with this person at the right time. But I don't get the sense that the time is now. Do you see what I mean? Now, some of you might not want to hear that. There will definitely be attraction between you both. That is 100% definite. And if you went in for this person, they would definitely be attracted to you. Or if it's a situation, an opportunity, they would definitely be very interested in you and what you have to offer. Because I do think they think you've got a lot to offer. But what your spirit guides are saying, there's a certain order to things that need to be done. Honour the order. Don't go straight in for the kill. You know, it's like to manifest something, we have to believe it. We have to embody it. We have to be it. If we don't, that thing is not going to properly manifest, okay? End of. So I would say hold fire, Aquarius. That's the reason. That is the reading basically for the next 24 hours. Hold fire and explore a little bit more and be wise, because you're dealing here with somebody that might not be 100% ready for what it is you offer. Okay, right, let's go into Gemini. Gemini. Jealousy. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Somebody's jealous of you. Somebody's got their eye on you. Jealous. You're very committed at the moment to your path, right? You've got great commitment here to maybe a person, and definitely to yourself and to your path. And you're prepared for slow, steady progress. You're prepared to put the work in. You're healthy enough to do it. You're serious and committed enough to do it. You've got money coming in multiple ways, all right? You're going to be fine that way. Health looking good. You know, health just steadily keeps improving. Money just keeps going well and comes together for you. Yeah. You're dealing here with somebody that sees themselves as an outsider, right? They sometimes suffer with rejection, abandonment issues, and they may feel the next 24 hours they're very much out in the cold. Their health might not be very good. They might not be feeling too good. They see you as much more stronger and developed than them. They see you as higher vibrational than they are. They see you as a good team, definitely. Let's have a look. It's almost like they may want to wallow. I hate to say that, but they may want to wallow a little bit in their issues, you know. I do listen to what you say. I try to find a solution within myself. Okay, so they definitely see you as a shining star, you know, which may make you laugh, but there we go. They see you as a very good, sound, attractive person, and I think they like your energy. It's very, you know, nurturing and caring, and you make them feel safe, and I think this person really needs that. I'll be honest with you, this is what I'm getting from it. they may sometimes feel a bit jealous of you because you're in a better position than them, quite frankly. You know, or they may just feel jealous because you're an attractive person and you could basically get like other options or something like that. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. This person's trying to work on themselves. They're not in a great place, but they do listen to you. They do value you, and they are thinking about, what can I do? You know, the next 24 hours, they're thinking about options and what they can do to kind of improve themselves or stuff like that. Your spirit guides are just saying for you, Gemini, to just keep shining your beauty. Your beauty is basically spirit, source, consciousness, your true nature, yeah? Don't listen to all the rubbish in the minds, that's ego. You know, just emanate out this beautiful, beautiful consciousness that you are. You know, that is beauty. Keep doing it, and just be you. Because keep plodding along your path, because honestly, you're giving out such a lovely vibration the next 24 hours, Gemini. There's somebody here that just knows ultimately they need you. So even if they're a bit, I don't know, even if they're giving out funny vibes the next 24 hours, I wouldn't really believe it, because they do really value everything you do. I think they're trying to figure out a way to get themselves back in a good kind of energy, get themselves more healthy. Okay, let's go into Libra. Libra. Revelations. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that card. So gothic, isn't it? Let's just put the camera down a little bit there. Yeah, I love that card. Wow. Revelations, Libra. Interesting, isn't it? What is coming out here? What is going on the next 24 hours? Let's see. Right, you're having to make very business-like decisions, right? If it comes to relationships or anything in your life, you're having to think quite quickly. You're having to just be in the moment, do what you need to do, and be business-like about it. Try not to overanalyze things too much, but just take swift action. Maybe even have to cut off from emotions, because at the end of the day, you know, what you're saying is what am I saying? Gemini. I just did Gemini. Libra. What you're saying is, you know, this is the way I intend to be. This is the vibration I intend to be on, and I'm not going to allow anyone to mess with that. Yeah. So you may be feeling slightly triggered by somebody, but you're not going to allow it to get the better of you the next 24 hours. And you're going to just basically do whatever needs to be done, which is good. Yeah, because sometimes Libra, I've got loads of Libra in my chart, we can be a little bit too accommodating to other people, and we sort of worry about their alignment more than we worry about our own. But I don't think that's the case. Now, your person's feeling extremely conflicted the next 24 hours. What they've got here is the that card, right? So they're very conflicted. There's an issue here they need to address, and they know it, and they're just like, shit. Shit. I don't normally swear, but that's honestly what I'm getting. Oh Jesus. Okay, look, I have a lot of sexual thoughts about you. It probably is a relationship thing. If it's not, just, you know, ignore that card if it's not relevant. But overall, yes, you've got somebody here that's very much conflicted about you. They may even see a lot of competition around you, or multiple offers being given forth. They see you as popular. They see you as being quite cold at the moment and cutthroat. And they're just thinking, God, what the hell do I do? But there's going to be some sort of revelations coming out, right? Now, your spirit guides are basically saying to you, you know, it is a challenge at the moment, but you're definitely up to the challenge. They are definitely supporting you with this challenge to just be businesslike and not allow your emotions or your kind of want, you know, we always like peace, we like harmony, we like things to be going nicely and smoothly. But, you know, actually in this case right now, next 24 hours, no, you do mean business, and Libra's not mucking about. You've got your spirit guides helping you with it. You're strong enough for this challenge. They're also really saying almost just let go of the challenge. Let spirit take control of it. That's what they're saying, because it come out in reverse. Okay, so let's go into Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Boom, boom. Liberation. Oh, very nice. Being freed. You are free. You may feel like you already are free from something that was really binding you, or the next 24 hours, you're going to be freed up even more. Let's have a look. Leo. Leo. Knight of Pentacles. You're getting money here from multiple sources. You're doing well with money. Health is improving all of the time. Just your health just getting better and better. Maybe slowly, but very surely. And, you know, you're very committed here to the long-term results that you're going to get back from things. And the long-term results look good, okay? And relationships, you know, will be improving for you this year. I mean, this is a 24-hour reading, but I'm just saying it's looking good here. You're dealing with somebody that's trying to put the past behind them, and they do have a very heavy heart about it. But this person means business. This person's not going back to how they've been behaving. Okay, this person is definitely moving forwards, and you're going to see progress with them in the next 2 weeks. All right. So just be aware of that, really. Keep doing what you're doing. I think this person finds you nurturing. I think they feel very sort of like reassured by you, and they know deep down it is time to put the past behind them. Now, this person is saying, I know we'll be together. This could be, you know, this person, or it could be somebody else. You know, I think somebody is basically thinking about you. They instinctively know that you are the one for them. Now, they could have just left a relationship and they're going to be walking into your life in the next 2 weeks. It could also be somebody you already know, and they're finally admitting the past is the past, and deep down they sort of have known for quite some time that you are the person they've got their eye on. You're basically totally liberated. You're totally free to do what the hell you like. That's the sense I'm getting. But you're so focused on your path. It's making you very attractive here. Because you do feel so free and committed to yourself. It's a very attractive energy. You've got here the card Awakening. So there's going to be some sort of sexual awakening, or some other kind of awakening for Leo here. It is very, very liberating and empowering energy here for Leo. I feel like you could seriously be releasing yourself from a situation or a time period that you were quite suppressed or held down by responsibility, and you're sort of being relinquished. Okay, it feels very freeing. Okay, so get ready. Next 24 hours, very powerful for Leo. Okay, so let's go into, you know, you could even, I just want to say, Leo, you could even just be walking into a new job, and they've really been disappointed with people they've had in the past. And then you walk in and it's like, boom. Do you see what I mean? They're like, this is the person we've been looking for. Right, let's go into Aries then. Okay, you've got healing. Lovely. So you're receiving healing over the next 24 hours. And this is obviously very magical healing that's going on here, because I can see a lot of magic in these cards. It's very magical. It's almost quite surreal. It's going to be quite surreal for you the next 24 hours, Aries. In the way that you may not quite believe what is going on. And the cards are just confirming it. I didn't even see them cards. King of Wands. I mean, that is ambition. That is drive. That is success. You know? That is, I can take risks because I'm confident enough to do it. I know who I am. That is Aries energy through and through. Leader. Do you know what I mean? The King of Wands is the leader. You've got the World. Hardly ever comes out. Yeah, something very good is happening the next 24 hours. And do you know what it is? It's because you've redefined the concept of who you are. And once you redefine the concept of who you are, that's how you then start to shift the external reality. You know, because it all starts off with the energy in here. And you are, boom, on it. It's going to feel quite surreal and intense the next 24 hours. Your person has issues. They carry their issues with them. You know that, but they are moving forwards. Boom. Yeah, they are moving forwards. They want to be a success. They don't. This person is ambitious as well. This person does not want to be seen as somebody that just, you know, gave up on life. No. This person will always make a comeback. You know, but they do have issues. I'm not going to say they don't. They do say, I'm undecided about us, so I need time to think this through, don't rush me. You know, they already know. I'm telling you now, they already know that you are the person they want, whether it's for a job or a relationship or whatever, a friendship, whatever this is. They already know you're the person for the job. You've got the King of Wands in the world. They know it. But they're being very, they are letting past karmas affect them, but they are moving forwards. So they're sort of being a bit stubborn about things. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. Relationship. Yeah, your spirit guides are basically saying that this is to do with a relationship of some kind. And that basically you own it. Look at her. I mean, look at that goddess in that card. She owns the energy. She knows that this is her relationship, you know, and that's what's going on here. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are. You've got the King of Wands, Aries. You're the leader. In this situation, whatever kind of relationship it is, you're setting the tone vibrationally because you know yourself and you know you're the person for the job. So what's this person going to do? They're being stubborn, but they are going to pull through for you. That's what I'm being shown. So just bear with, because the next 24 hours, they might still be creating a little bit of a nuisance because they're not just kind of going down without a fight, if that makes sense. They won't just admit defeat, but they're not far off. That's how I feel. So hang in there. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Theft. Ooh, interesting. Theft. Somebody bringing something back they stole from you, because theft came out in reversed. Is this card? No, it doesn't look like it's in reversed. Okay, so somebody stole something from you or took something that they shouldn't have taken. And that could be emotional stuff. And they're now trying to bring it back. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Or they've got to bring it back. Spirit may be saying they might not want to bring it back, but Spirit's saying you've got to bring it back because you've taken something from somebody and that's naughty and you've got to bring it back. Spirit is saying the approach you've been using with this person or this situation is exactly the right approach, and to keep using that approach. And if you do, you're going to get what you want. You're going to be successful. Things will go in your favour. Okay? But you have the key. You have to keep using the same approach. Yeah? So if that means you've been silent, stay silent. If that means you've been using your spiritual practice, use your spiritual practice. You know, whatever it's been. If that means you've been working in a practical way, keep doing that, whatever it is. Your person here's got the Temperance and it's spinning around. Your person, right? They do want harmony and peace with you, but you're dealing with somebody here who's quite unstable emotionally, and they can be addictive, obsessive, maybe even a bit narcissistic. I don't know. I don't think this person is really truly narcissistic. I think they have traits of it when they're in a bad mood. When they're in a bad mood, I think they're very selfish. I mean, aren't we all, really? But it just spun around. So I feel you're dealing with somebody who's could have ADHD, or they're just very, very changeable. But they do, ultimately, they want harmony and peace with you. But over the next 24 hours, they may be giving you sort of like confusing messages. They are saying, I know we'll be together. There's somebody here that does want peace and harmony. They do want reunion with you. They want to be with you. They've attempted to sort of take something from you. I feel it's probably more emotional than physical, but it could be physical, something physical. And I think Spirit is making them pay their debts back. Karmic debt being paid back. Feelings and emotions. Your spirit guides are helping you the next 24 hours to cleanse, to detox, to calm the feelings and the emotions. Okay. And also your feelings and emotions are a sign. They are a sign of kind of where you're picking up on this person's energy, and their energy's like very changeable. They're very mixed up. But ultimately what they want is you and this relationship with you, okay? So hang in there the next 24 hours, Sag. Sag. Let's go into Scorpio. Right. Scorpio. Rites of passage. Okay, you've had to go through certain events, situations, experiences that have brought out your shadow side. Okay, they've made you, these situations have made you look at aspects of yourself you didn't really want to see, or you didn't really like. And probably you've seen aspects of people and situations you didn't really like. But Spirit is saying it's all for your higher evolvement, that you've had to go through some, what I would say, darker experiences. And we all have to go through it at some point, whether it's in this life or the next life. But you do see some people that don't go through it in this life, and it's like they seem to skirt around the edges. And they seem very lucky, don't they? But then are they really? Because they're not really bringing the shadows out, and they're not really that authentic, are they? So, you know, Scorpio, you're deep. You go deep, right? And so you've been taken through a series of these situations that have been quite dark. But what's happening is it's now all going to start making sense more and more to you, that this is all part of your evolvement. And you've kind of passed through the worst of it, yeah? Now, you're sort of softening your energy the next 24 hours. It's like you're pulling back from communications, you're pulling back from chasing things or forcing things. You could be very private the next 24 hours and just feel like you really need to regroup, you know, and so you may even feel like you just need a bit of reassurance from a friend or even a pet or something like that, okay? Because you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like, I need to nurture myself. Because normally the Queen of Swords is going out there telling everyone, you know, this. I feel like you're retracting back over the next 24 hours, and you just need to come back into your shell, regroup, nurture yourself, understand all of these things that you've been going through and what they've been teaching you. You know, you're processing it all, you're making sense of it all, and basically that's a really good and necessary thing for you to do the next 24 hours, because it will stabilize your energy and it will help you to move into this more higher consciousness vibration in your life, where things are going to start getting much better for you. You know, so it's like Spirit is saying you've been through the worst of things, and the next 24 hours you need to just process things and be on your own before you move forward into the next section. You're dealing here with somebody with the Moon card. You're dealing with somebody who's got depression, possibly anxiety. You're dealing with a situation that's mysterious. It could be a situation or a person where you're not really getting the answers. And I think that's the thing, that you're just like, you know what, I might not be told at the moment by Spirit, or I might not be told at the moment by this person. I might not even have the answers, but I'm going to pull back into myself and go into my spiritual vibes and do what I need to do for me, because I've gone through all of these events, and I know it's all leading me to a much higher vibrational life. And Spirit will be talking to you about how that's all going to happen. Okay, you've got somebody here, I'm ready for a fresh start with you. So you're not being shown yet, I don't think, who this is. Or you're not being shown when they're going to say this. But I do feel the next 2 to 4 weeks is pivotal here with the moon card, because it will be the next lunar cycle. We just had one full moon, didn't we? Let's go into... So there's somebody that's going to want to start something fresh and new with you, whatever that may be. Remember, this is a, you know, it's a collective reading for lots of people. Some of you, this is going to be a relationship. And you know it. I think you instinctively know that this person or this situation is manifesting for you. You know that. And you're just done with forcing things. You're done with the past. So you're just going to regroup the next 24 hours. And you're going to start getting downloads the next 24 hours over what is going to happen and what is going to transpire. It's very clear to Scorpio, I feel. They're talking about laughter. They want you to be happy. Your spirit guides are sort of saying, look, you've gone through these difficult bits. You're through the worst of it. We're moving you into the light. We want you to be happy, you know, so nurture yourself the next 24 hours. You're going to be receiving psychic downloads because there is a situation or a person that is very mysterious, but there's going to be a good turn of events here and you are going to get what you want. Okay, so let's go into Pisces. Wow. Pisces. It's always quite deep with Scorpio. My God, I do love Scorpio though. Right, so Pisces, theft. Ooh. Somebody taking something from you and you weren't too happy about it. Okay, and it could be something emotional, or it could even be part of you. You could even feel like someone took part of you and it's like, I want that bit back. I want this thing back, whatever it is. And once you get it back, you're so happy. They're saying to you that you do have to release something to make your life easier. So it's confirmation really that whatever you're releasing at the moment, if you're releasing a person that basically took part of who you were, you're now in the process of reclaiming that part of yourself back, and letting them go is the best thing you can do, because it's going to make your overall health so much better, you know. You know, the other thing is that you don't have to strive to get what you want. Just because in the past, when you were a child, people took things from you, doesn't mean that's how life really works. That's just kind of what the experience to the ego feels like as a child. But, you know, you are now a spiritual embodied being, you know, because everyone in my soul family on this channel, that's what we are, you know. You're a spiritually embodied being. Well, we all are across Gaia really, but we're awakening to it on this channel more and more on a deeper level. And 10s, so there's an ending, and I think it's to do with the inner child. I mean, this is actually quite deep, a little bit like Scorpio. It's very dark today. I don't know if that's having an impact, but we've got here 10 of Swords, you've got 10 of Wands. Your person's through the worst of it. They've been through a terrible time. You have had to, you're reclaiming part of yourself back. And so it's like Spirit is just saying, look, just leave it to us. Spirit just wants you to leave everything to them and have fun, you know, reclaim yourself and be you, yeah, because Spirit's going to sort it all out for you, all right? So next 24 hours, chill. That's what they're saying. They want you to chill. Don't worry about your person, because they're recovering from, they're really over the worst of things. Now they want to sort of have this space to grow. Okay, why won't you give me space? I can't grow. They want to grow. They want to explore. Yeah, and I just think you're going to let them. You're just going to say, you know what, do it. Just do it, because we've all got to do it sometimes. And it's like you can be playful about it because you're bringing back certain things that you thought you'd lost to do with yourself. You're reclaiming your life and having, you know, you're happy. I feel like Pisces, very happy the next 24 hours, actually. I feel like you're very happy the next 24 hours. You feel very free and you relax and trust spirit the next 24 hours. Oh gosh, you've got the sexuality card. You know, that is very relaxed and free and very happy. You know, there's something going on here to do with the inner child, to do with you reclaiming parts of yourself back, to do with you letting go of all the responsibility in a relationship. I feel somebody's been quite resistant and awkward with you, but they're over the worst of it now. And if you just stop doing all the work and let spirit do it, I think what they're saying is they want you to have fun and you're going to receive basically what you deserve. So what I see happening next 24 hours, Pisces, chill, relax, don't try and sort anything out, don't try and push anything. You know, your person's basically recovering from certain things, and I think they're going to, whoever this is a new person or a person that's you've already been involved with, I feel like they return because they can't really help it. So it's almost silly you trying to always solve everything. Just so that makes sense. Okay, so let's go into Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, next 24 hours. What do we get for Cancer next 24 hours? Oh, transformation. This is such a cute card. Look at that. It's so cute. I usually use this deck at this time of year, and I sort of realised I hadn't been using it. It's the Fairy Tale Oracle by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So 24 hours for us is all about transformation. We know this is what we're going through, right? We are moving to a much different vibration. It's a much more joyful vibration here for Cancer. Yeah, and that's what we're really now going into. Now, there's bonds here that you know instinctively are not going to break. You may feel very conflicted. It's quite funny. It's almost like a rivalry between two people or a group of people, and it's so silly. Look at that conflict. It can be overcome. There may be a sense of competition. You know, you may be feeling like you're competing with other people for someone's attention, or they feel they're competing with other people for your attention. There's issues that need to be addressed, but it just seems like a whole load of drama over nothing, because there's a bond. You know, we've got here brother and sister, which basically tells me there is a bond that doesn't break between two people or a group of people. So it's like Spirit saying, just literally transcend the drama, because it's just so like pointless. Yeah. It's so easy for me to say, and you might be feeling quite conflicted yourself about what do I do, because when you're going through a transformation into a higher vibration, that is obviously a pivotal time where you feel quite strange because you're not used to being in a higher vibration. So your ego sort of attacks you and sort of says, oh really, can you really do this? Can you really go into a new vibration? Because the ego always wants to keep you stuck in the old vibration and the suffering. So it will attack you when you're going through a transformation. That's what I've been finding lately. But you just have to ignore it, because you are joyful, you are consciousness, you know, that you can see spirit, you know, consciousness, how beautiful that is coming through that card. So innocent, do you know what I mean? So much love. And that's coming through, that's shining through Cancer. So you don't need to worry about all the details. That's what Spirit's saying. It's all going to get addressed. So, you know, just embody that new light that you found within yourself. Don't let the ego attack you or make you doubt yourself. You are dealing with somebody here that's used to getting their own way. Look at that. 6 of Wands. They are absolutely determined to be the winner, right? That's what you're dealing with. Whatever. Whatever. They do have quite a lot of ego, this person, but probably they're quite lovable, I would say. They've got the card here, I'm in a dark place, you know, spirit is sending me light. Your person struggles way more than they let on. On the surface, they look like they're doing great. Underneath, no, they're not. They do feel very conflicted, as do you, but they've got their eye on the prize. Let's have a look at your spirit guides, what they're saying. I can hear noises outside the flat on the corridor, which I don't like, because I don't know what that is. Okay, crisis. Ooh. This situation is, there is some kind of shifting of energy that's taking place, right? And I feel it's based off the back of Cancer going through a transformation. The fact you're going through a transformation is having a knock-on impact on the people around you. Everybody else has to realign their energies based on what the fact you're changing your energy. Now, out of crisis comes change. So it's only through a crisis that change can normally really, truly occur. And your spirit guides are basically sending a hell of a lot of healing here for Cancer to stay in the higher vibrations and not get dragged down into the old ways. I know it's conflicting, I know it's a bit unsettling, but you can do this. You've got spirit on your side the next 24 hours. I feel your person is basically putting on a brave front. I don't think they're as happy as they're trying to show. And I feel they are determined to make this situation transform and work. I just don't know if they 100% know how they're going to do it, but I'm telling you now, there's somebody here that is determined to turn a situation around. So really, I would just say relax the next 24 hours. And I know it's going to be hard because I can see there's a lot of stuff coming up. But Cancer, you've got this. You own it. You know, we are evolving, Cancer. So we have to stick to our new vibration and let other people figure it all out. Let them figure out the details. That the crux of it is that this situation is going to get sorted, because there's someone connected to you that does want things to go well between you. So let's see what happens. Okay, so let's pick a consciousness card out of my deck. I'm going to be sending over the final draft today. So hopefully it's going to get printed soon. Next couple of weeks, I don't know how long it takes. Okay, so you've got here the card, don't allow thoughts to rise. Okay, because all thoughts are of the ego. You know, the ego mind thinks it knows everything. It doesn't, yeah? Spirit knows everything. The thoughts, a lot of them, 90% of them, 50% of them, I don't know, whatever percentage for you, tend to be negative. Okay, so we don't allow thoughts to rise, particularly in concerning things where we do have anxiety or worry. Okay, so we don't mentally project into the future. We don't think about the past. The past is a story. The future doesn't exist. Stay in the present moment. Don't allow the thoughts to rise. The ego is just trying to sabotage you. Yeah, because thoughts block consciousness. Okay, so the more empty the mind, the more you're allowing consciousness to shine through into Gaia, into your life. And that's how we make the biggest changes. Mad, isn't it? So there you go. Peace and one love. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the video. And if you want to book in, you know I'm here. And yeah, thanks for supporting the meditations as well. Peace.